Well, a fine howdy to you, folks. Where do people say howdy? Do they still say howdy somewhere? Is that a Texas thing? Boy, howdy. I got an itch on my nose. Those of you who wear full face helmets, who have ever had a persistent itch on your nose, you know exactly what I'm going through right now. Excuse me, I'm going too fast to pop the lid. My eyeballs will desiccate like raisins in my skull if I do that. Not only that, if I crack the visor to scratch that lid, 45 bugs will fly in. Now this guy should pass them on the right. Yeah. Or let me pass all of them on the right. That's fair. That's filtering. Something I'm better at verbally. Am I? Rhetorical. Oh, I was thinking of the song Cortez the Killer. Are you familiar with Cortez the Killer? Came dancing across the water. Cortez, what a killer. And I was in one of my bands, band situations, so I'm with a group of guys that jam on some like-minded stuff, some real sort of jam-oriented stuff, and one of the songs we really like to jam on is Cortez the Killer. That's a Neil Young, right? So, you know, we jammed on it a couple of weeks in a row, and then another week came. Oh, those trees. And we were really firing on all cylinders. And I mean, we were deep in the jam. And all of a sudden, this massive hornet. You know how hornets dip way down? And a hornet where no hornet ever flew suddenly appeared in the place we were jamming. Swooping. And I said, it's Cortez. He's still around. He's upset because we're about to exorcise him with song, which is the best way. Ask Woody Guthrie. This machine kills fascists, right? We were exorcising the ghost of Cortez, who still roams the planet looking for innocent souls to devour and conquer. So yeah, keep playing, just keep playing, keep playing. Now I know that hornet's dead today, but that spirit that Cortez had, that ego, I will make myself a god and they will bow down to me. You know, destroying culture. Look at what the cultures he destroyed. Look at the technology they had. They had an island paradise that they had built. Everything was clean. The conquistadors, or whatever we want to call them, they remarked on how impeccably clean everything was. And now I know that the culture he conquered had their flaws too. That's not what this is about. They didn't have a chance to work that out on their own. That's a sin and a shame. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a great song, Cortez the Killer, Neil Young. I've heard, who is it? Warren Haynes and Dave Matthews do a really tremendous cover. They might do more than one, actually. You might be able to find more than one. I wish we had been recording the cover that we did because I really felt like we were in the zone. But you know, I don't know, when that red light is on, any of you guys have that red light syndrome? Any of you recording folks? You're playing and you got fingers like Victor Wooten or Oteil Burbridge, Flea. You're just playing, you're in the zone, you can't play a wrong note, and then boom, you realize that the red light is on, someone hit record, and all of a sudden your fingers turn into sausages and start flying off of your hand through the... What happened? I was feeling it. Oh man. Cortez, you leave those babies alone. Yeah, we're just coming off Columbus Day here in the United States, so we do, history does tend to glorify the non-gloried. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, who cares? Well, I mean, lots of people care. I'm just saying that's not what this is about. I'm not a political vlogger. Just talking about a great song and that. So I also get white coat syndrome. So if I go to the doctor and I'm in good shape or whatever, and they take my blood pressure, and it's like, oh, they got Wilford Brimley on the phone. Oh, eat your oatmeal. He's yelling at me with his little mustache happening and making me feel. And I said, whoa, just check it again in like 10 minutes. Talk to me a little bit. I have white coat syndrome. You know, and usually the nurse will laugh or whatever, and sure enough, take my blood pressure a little while later and it's perfectly fine. No, knowledge isn't always power. Sometimes knowledge is a terrible thing. I'm playing fine till I see that red light. My blood pressure's fine till I see that white coat. You know, so what is that? How do I change that? Anybody else deal with that? Am I the only one? What is that? Oh, I was supposed to cover up the... Hey, here we go. These guys are wearing the same jacket I am. 1, 2, there, I'm counting crows. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you got strategies. Yeah, some people breathe. All right, you know, and whatever, and calm yourself down. Get it together. Now, it doesn't work for everybody, you know, and... Yeah, some days I do better than others, but man, I'll tell you, it still gets me sometimes. You see that red light, and all of a sudden my palms start to sweat, my fingers are sliding on the fretboard, my throat constricts, my vocal range shrinks down to the size of a Tic Tac. Maybe I just need to drink a little more coffee. What do you think? All right, guys. Hey, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up now. Have you already hung up? It's a dial tone. Hey, that's a nice little scooter. That's a kid that's gonna get whacked. Yeah, there you go. You can't be unpredictable. Here we go. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. Gonna go in front of me? I'm the guy that's gonna get whacked. This intersection here, it's nobody's fault. It's the worst constructed intersection possibly in the entire town I live in. The worst. So I used to get mad, but then I realized one day, after having come at it from different angles, it's impossible. It's nobody's fault except the designer. Or maybe whoever let so many people like me move into the town. That might be the real problem. All right, guys. Hey, I care about you. Thanks for riding along. Check out Cortez the Killer. Go do some recording. Maybe put a little piece of electrical tape over that red light so you can't see it, and just groove, man. Don't worry about it. Hey, if you are a recording musician or whatever, send me a link. I'd love to hear your stuff. I really would. All right, guys. Matt the Greeter. I'll check in with you real soon. Alrighty. Bye-bye. What a killer.